But think about it though, like when the American and Canadian politicians work together, good things happen, right? It's like free trade and winning World War II, and when men and women work together, you have sex, and that's just awesome. But when you start working on your own, it's nothing but bad news, because when men, like American politicians, find out something's gone wrong, what's the first instinct? Shit, who are we gonna bomb? I don't care who we bomb, as long as we destroy something, I'll feel better. Whereas women, when they find out something's gone wrong, I will get all of my friends together and form a committee. We will talk about the problem until nobody wants to talk about it anymore, and when we're done, we'll blame the Americans. I am a giant nerd, in case nobody put that together on their own. And I was reading a book by the world's smartest robot, Stephen Hawking. And he said that if a person gets sucked into a black hole, they will be frozen in time, right at the edge of the black hole, for millions and millions of years, as an eternal testament to the fact that you were dumb enough to get sucked into a black hole. And you gotta think, like, millions and millions of years from now, some alien flying by going, holy shit, is there a guy in there? He's on his own. And like archaeologists from the future will be like, this is an example of a 21st century Homo sapien. We can assume he was a complete and total retard because he's stuck in a black hole. And judging by the look on his face, he probably also shit his pants. Oh man. You know, every now and then, I like to just sit down and revisit camping. You know, it's the scene of a lot of my favorite childhood traumas. I was a Boy Scout for a long time. My dad was one of the leaders, and you know, we always had a good time. They tried really, really hard to make those camps fun. Like we'd all, you know, sit around the fire and, you know, roast marshmallows and sing Kumbaya. And as soon as they turned around, I'd mace my friend with some bug spray. And it was just weird. Like they tried really hard, but nobody was really into it. Like we did our compass pathfinding thing, which is really just slang for getting lost in a forest for a couple of hours. And like the worst though was they had us roasting marshmallows, which is a terrible idea. Has anybody here ever roasted marshmallows as a kid?
Yeah.
6 people? My God, you people had boring childhoods. We're not allowed near fire? But needless... Who said no? This girl over here is just like, yeah, no fire. And the girl in the front's just worried I'm going to make fun of her again. But, anyways, when you roast marshmallows with like 10-year-old boys, this is the worst idea ever, because you're taking a 10-year-old boy and basically giving him a little torch. And as soon as he's done with the marshmallow, he has a red-hot branding iron right there, and all of his friends are sitting around the fire. So me and my friends decided to have sword fights with our glowing coat hangers. And after a couple of kids got burnt, we decided to step things up a little bit. So it was a last day camp. We took all of our bug spray, we sprayed it into the fire pit, and in one of the dumbest moves in the history of the human race, we decided to light a log on fire. The coolest kid there, the guy who smoked when he was 10. You guys all know the guy. He's now 22. He smokes out of a hole in his throat.
I used to love going to camp. Please kill me.
But anyways, we're all hiding behind this big pile of logs, and this one guy, he lights a little twig on fire, and it's like the opening of the Olympic Games. This 40-foot tower of fire shoots out of the fire pit. And about 10 or 15 minutes later, the park ranger shows up and he goes, "Oh my God, guys,